Donnie Jones here, and today we're in Los Angeles, California, hanging out in the yard with welterweight Paul Semtex Daley as he prepares for Bellator 148 against Andy Urick. The last time we caught up with each other, we were in the UK. You were talking about your return to Bellator. How are things been going?
The first guy, he was tough, some Brazilian guy, was a late replacement. I was supposed to fight Lima for the belt. He was very tough, you know, I threw everything at him, but eventually I got a nice decision. The second fight against Dennis Olsen went as planned, and we got the stoppage in the second round, so I'm very happy. And then obviously there was the big Dynamite show. Bellator put on a fantastic event, fought the fight with a broken hand, and I beat the guy, just used my legs with a lot of kicks, so it's been a good return.
Out of all the changes with Bellator, what's the most exciting part?
Things like the Dynamite show, which I was part of, fighting kickboxing, added a little bit more pizzazz to the show. I'm a natural born fighter, but now I'm feeling a little bit more showbiz, you know, I'm enjoying it a bit more.
Now, the last time you had a fight was Bellator Dynamite. How hard is it to go between kickboxing and MMA?
You know, the transition can be hard, but I was really motivated to fight such a big show. You know, Bellator Dynamite, a massive opportunity for me to show that I'm really world-class in both sports. Yeah, it was fantastic, great night, really good night.
I mean, the rings were lined up side to side. I mean, the energy had to be off the Richter.
Obviously, there's been MMA and kickboxing shows before, but to have both the ring and the cage in the same arena, I think it really added something to the evening.
Can you always do both, or would you rather do one?
I can do both. Doing both means I get paid double the money, you know, so I like kickboxing, you know. I like the feeling of actually being in a fight, you know. When you're in kickboxing, there's nowhere to hide as such. I like to feel like I've you know, been through a war, been in a battle. Whereas MMA, you know, I'm knocking people out quickly, but, you know, my heart's in both sports.
Sounds to me like you just like knocking people out.
Semtex knocks people out, that's it. And I enjoy doing it. There you go.
And he enjoys it. You know, you've been with your entire team for a long time.
Yeah.
How does that ensure your success?
Very important. I don't think I would have made it this far without Rupert. He's put a lot of time and effort into me. The success speaks for itself. And there's been great additions to the team, such as Coach Dave Jamir, my new jiu-jitsu coach Lee Bound, my physical conditioning coach Sonny Delakia, and my strength coach Toby Liddard. So I think a happy team is a successful team, and we all get along, so it's good.
Are there any specific qualities that you look for in your coaches that keep you balanced, that keep you fighting the right way?
Yeah, one of it is a sense of humor. You know, if you ain't got a sense of humor, you can't be around me. I don't like negativity. I like someone to be laid back, and that's how we operate, and that's what's been successful for us.
When you're preparing for a fight, what are some of the things that you look for in preparation?
For the most part, I'm just looking out for my opponent's strengths. You know, are they strong in the clinch? Do they have heavy hands? Are they predominantly a kicker? What's their ground game like? What's their wrestling? You know, I just look for the obvious things.
But with Bellator 148 coming up, you're going up against Andy Urick. I mean, are there specific things that you're looking for him to do that you have to react to?
When you're preparing for a southpaw, everything's back to front, basically. I got to move the other way for the most part. I got to watch out for his other hand, which is to the back, the opposite to me. Everything's just a little bit more confusing, but I'm prepared for his southpaw stance.
So how do you do that in training?
I've got a lot of unique sparring partners. I'll bring in guys that specifically match my opponent's style. So, you know, I'm pretty much unstoppable.
So let me get this right. He's pretty much going to get knocked out.
It's a wrap. There you go.
Now you're going up against Andy Urick, but who else do you have your sights set on in the welterweight division?
Koreshkov, obviously the champion. You know, I have my eye on him. And there's a new addition called Josh Koscheck, sorry, yeah. Josh Koscheck.
Accidentally forget how to say his name. It's just sometimes it's like you get hit in the head so many times. You got a score to settle with him, don't you?
We're going to settle the score eventually, you know. I'm prepared to fight everybody because I truly believe that this is my time, you know.
Make sure everybody checks out Bellator 148 this Friday, 9 p.m. only on Spike. Donnie Jones, now.
Semtex!